Hey guys, another Balloons Tower Defense modding video. This one's going to be on how to edit the round files for the game. So when you play a game normally, what balloons come after you? Go to Assets, JSON, Game Mode Definitions. Here you can see there's a bunch of different ones. We have Default, which is what we're going to be working on in this video, Default Rounds. Default mode is like how much money everything's worth naturally. We have difficulty listed here, so you can change how hard an easy mode is, how hard a hard mode is, impossible, medium. My impossible actually has custom rounds in it, and you can take the same techniques in this video and apply it there. Let's go back. We've got maps. This lists all the map data. So say we want to look at 3 times around. Wait for it to load. As you can see, you can change the amount of money each round is worth, the amount of tokens you get on easy, medium, hard, and impossible. You can put a few other things in here too. If you remember the video about how to add maps to co-op, expert maps aren't worth any money, only worth experience. However, slap one of these guys in there, and it's going to be worth some money too. Let's go back to game mode definitions. We have missions right here. These are all the random missions. If you ever click on random mission, these are what they are. Let's go ahead and open one of these up in Visual Studio Code. Now you guys can see this is what the mission looks like. You have the locked towers right here, and by the way, you can do this in your own game files. For the difficulty, easy, medium, hard, you can do it in that. So we have locked towers, locked upgrades, blocked lab upgrades, balloons forced to camo, tower lifespan. Tower lifespan -1 just means they last forever. Max number of total towers, -1. Max towers of each tower, -1. We have rewards right here. Towers auto upgrade, false. That's a nice one if you're trying to make a very interesting round, because towers auto upgrade would be essentially they automatically upgrade. Blocked premium upgrades, another self-explanatory one. Setup is nice. You can set in here, you can put what towers they already have, like special agents. You can do that. Now it has the title here, which is basically the hint in the language files. Ninja Kiwi track basically means which map is it. The rank required -1 means they don't care what rank you are, just do it. NKID, I don't know. NK's mode, couldn't tell you. NK is new. Not sure. Pretty sure if you add a new map, or I'm sorry, a new random round, you're gonna set that to true. This isn't something I normally do, by the way, so that's why I'm not super sure on those last 2 things. But you know, if you're trying to create a really thorough mod, you could make like a bunch of new missions. We have modes in here. This will tell you how much each mode is worth. Say challenge impossible.mode. Wait for it. And there you are. Monkey money, monkey multiplier. Let's go ahead and check out the Mastery 5 just to see. Odyssey.mode might be an interesting one. And look at this. Mastery mode is actually a lot different. It tells you the cash round modifiers, how much money you basically get. What the modifier is going to be. Balloon offsets. Balloon level offsets. I don't know. Yep, couldn't tell you. Maybe what that does is every red is going to be 1 level higher. I think that's what it is. Odyssey might be interesting. So would Sandbox. So we're in Odyssey. Basically goes over everything the same. Let's check out Sandbox. Can't earn money, false. Can't save, false. Target round, -1. As you can see, everything's there. Go ahead and close these. Oh, yep, and I have all the upgrades from another video in here on files. Go back here, go back to the game mode definitions. Special missions. These are the special missions you can play. I'm going to open the Wizard Lord specifically because there's one thing I'd like to show you guys. In terms of creating a new tower, you're not actually technically allowed to create new towers that you can buy. That's not to say that you can't create new towers. An example of what I'm talking about would be maybe what the Monkey Engineer has going on with his sentries. You could, theoretically, have a tower that makes other towers, and those other towers it makes could be entirely new towers. Another way you can make new towers would be, let's see here, replacing an old one completely, minus the type name. Another way you can add new towers into the game is what they do in the Wizard Lord game mode. If you notice right here, it says Towers Type Wizard Lord. You can't actually add the Wizard Lord to the game, at least through the buy menu, but you can add him into the game via placing him automatically, as an example like this. Another thing to point out is, if you look right here, we got some round files in the game mode. You can see it has actually specific, like, what do they call it? Waves. So we have rounds, round 1, waves. Round 1 is going to have white balloons, 30 of them, over 17 seconds, and they all regen. If you want, you could change regen to false, camo to true, do whatever you want. It just goes on. Okay. Let's go back. What we're going to do is edit. Real quick. Challenges. That little, oh no, that's an example challenge. I'm thinking of something else. All right, go to default. We're going to check out default mode and default rounds. Wait for it to load. Fantastic. Default mode is the basic rules in general for everything. So you can change any of this. The standard health, no matter what round you're on, is 150, but it can change depending on the mode. Money is 650, starting round is 0. As you can see, it keeps going on. Round files, it's going to always refer to the default/default round, which is this right here. A selling price modifier is at 0.8, so you're going to get basically 80% worth of the price. Cash per pop is 1. Speed modifier is 0.0. If you wanted to make a really hard impoppable, you can put this inside your impoppable mode and raise it to like 1,000. That would just suck. They would be instantly through. Tower lifespan, -1. Of course, you could put 10 and they'd only last 10 rounds. Consumes most expensive tower rounds. That means if you set this to 4, every 4 rounds it would basically eat the most expensive tower. Locked upgrades, lot of balloons forced camo. As you can see, it's just as the same it was. And cash round modifier means that at round 51, you get 0.5 cash. Or I think it increases the cash by 0.5. So normally by round 0 you get 1. Round 51 is 0.5, so 1.5. Round 61 you get an extra 0.2, so you got 1.7, 1.8. For an ultimate, when you're on 101, you get basically doubled cash per balloon. Oops, what am I doing? Go back to the rounds. What we're going to do in this video is change it so we don't have reds in the beginning. So we got round 0, round 1. So all we're going to do is change. Actually, let's do a couple things. We're going to set it so the balloons in round 1 are camo. And they regen. Let's also change the count to 5 because I don't want to get wrecked. And in round 2, we're going to be very nice to our players. We're going to send some ZOMGs after them. And they're going to be 30 of them. So nice to our players, our loyal fans who love our mods. We're going to send some ZOMGs after them. Fantastic. And for round 3, they're not going to get to round 3, but for round 3, let's go ahead and do something interesting. Let's change this right here, the first wave of reds. Let's go ahead and change that to golden. A lot of people forget that golden balloons are an actual balloon you can place in the game. So we've done that. We're gonna hit Control S and do what we always do. Go back to your modding folder, right click on assets, 7-zip, add to archive, BTD5.jet. Go over to the zip password, copy the password, paste the password, wait for it to load. Go ahead and drag it in there, place it. One thing I want to show you guys before we actually mod it, and you don't have to do this, I just want to teach you it. Go back to game mode definitions. You don't have to, I'll just show you. Difficulty, impoppable. Now I've had a lot of fun changing the impoppable mode. Balloon initial health modifier is something you can change inside the modes or in the default mode, whatever you guys would like. What it means is a ceramic balloon has 1.5 its normal health. The MOAB has 2 times the normal health. BFB 2, ZOMG 2. The EXP modifier is 2. Money multiplier is 3. So what it's going to do is, if you guys remember where it listed how much each round was worth, or I'm sorry, each mode basically, it's going to multiply that by 3. Target round is 85. I made an impoppable round that was just no. It was no. And you had to get to round 115, and you never could because the game would crash long before you got to like round 115. One thing you can do is just take this and slap in some new waves. So yeah, that's how you do that. Let's go ahead and test it out. Okay, so we have the game up. Let's go ahead and click on that. We'll select our map, click easy, play, wait for it to load. Perfect. Take our dart monkey, place him down, and just give him camo, honestly, because let's see it. Oh, look at that. We got some camo regens coming on in. Oh, cancer. My God. Why? Look it. What? This might help, or just waste a lot of monkey money. Oh, what it did was... Look at that, but we got some golds coming through. Don't know how I survived. Wow. Okay, well, I mean, you guys saw we pulled it off. Still died, though. Well, yeah, so that's how you change the round files. You can do whatever you want with it. If you guys have any questions or comments, put them down in the comment section below. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Don't forget about the Discord channel. A lot of people on there who'd help you guys out. If you have any questions or concerns, go ahead and go to that Discord server. I'm one of the people you can ask. If any of this is weird and you're like, where did you get all this stuff? This is beyond me. Remember to watch the first video in the series, how to actually mod Balloon TD5. And as always, thanks for watching. Bye.